Our brains are intricate, complex organs, meticulously recording our every experience, thought, and emotion. They are like living archives, constantly updating and storing information that shapes who we are. Like a vast library, they store a lifetime of memories, shaping our perceptions, reactions, and ultimately our realities. Each book on these shelves represents a moment, a feeling, a lesson learned, or a story lived. Each interaction, from the mundane to the profound, leaves an imprint, weaving the tapestry of our past. This tapestry is rich with colors and textures, each thread representing a unique experience that contributes to the overall picture of our lives. This intricate network of memories forms the foundation of our present, influencing how we navigate the world around us. Our decisions, our relationships, and even our dreams are all influenced by this complex web of past experiences. Think of your brain as a sophisticated computer, its hard drive brimming with data accumulated over a lifetime. Every piece of information, every memory is stored with precision, ready to be accessed when needed. Every sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch, every sensory experience is meticulously recorded. These sensory inputs are the raw data that our brain processes to create our perception of reality. Every joy, sorrow, triumph, and defeat, every emotional high and low is etched into our memory. These emotions add depth and meaning to our experiences, making them more vivid and impactful. Is meticulously cataloged, forming a comprehensive record of your personal history. This archive is not just a collection of facts, but a rich narrative that tells the story of who you are. This vast database of experiences becomes the lens through which we perceive the present, shaping our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. It is through this lens that we interpret new experiences and make sense of the world around us. However, this incredible capacity to remember can also become a limiting factor. When we become too focused on our past, we may find ourselves trapped by it, unable to move forward. When we dwell excessively on past experiences, particularly negative ones, we risk becoming prisoners of our own history. These memories can cast long shadows over our present, affecting our ability to live fully in the moment. Our past, once a teacher, can morph into a jailer, holding us captive to outdated patterns and limiting beliefs. These mental chains can prevent us from exploring new possibilities and embracing change. Imagine yourself waking up every morning, your mind immediately drawn to yesterday's worries, anxieties, and regrets. This constant focus on the past can drain your energy and hinder your ability to face the new day with a fresh perspective. This focus on the past, like a broken record, perpetuates the same emotional states, keeping us tethered to a reality we wish to transcend. It is as if we are stuck in a loop, unable to break free from the patterns that no longer serve us. To break free from these self-imposed limitations, we must understand the profound connection between our thoughts, emotions, and the reality we experience. By becoming aware of this connection, we can begin to rewrite our narrative, creating a future that is not bound by the past. Many of us begin our days by unconsciously replaying yesterday's symphony of thoughts and emotions. It's as if the moment we open our eyes, we hit the play button on a mental recording of past events, worries, and stresses. This automatic replay can set a tone of anxiety and unease for the entire day ahead. We wake up and immediately revisit past conversations, analyzing every word and gesture, wondering if we could have said or done something differently. This habit of overthinking can be exhausting and unproductive. We relive moments of stress or frustration, replaying scenarios that caused us pain or discomfort. These mental reruns can make us feel as though we are trapped in a loop, unable to move forward. And as we anticipate future challenges with a sense of apprehension, we often project our past experiences onto the future, expecting the same outcomes and feeling the same anxieties. This anticipation can create a sense of dread that overshadows our ability to enjoy the present moment. This mental rehearsal of past experiences, often negative, sets the tone for the entire day, perpetuating a cycle of familiar emotions and predictable reactions. It's like being stuck in a never-ending play where the script never changes, and the actors always perform the same roles. Imagine your mind as a stage, and your thoughts and emotions as the actors. Each morning, you have the power to choose which actors take the stage, and what roles they will play. But when you wake up and immediately cast yesterday's worries and anxieties in the leading roles, you set the stage for a drama filled with familiar conflicts and predictable outcomes. The same scripts are played out, the same emotional chords are struck, and the cycle of reliving the past continues. This repetition can make it difficult to break free from negative thought patterns and emotional states. The same scripts are played out, the same emotional chords are struck, and the cycle of reliving the past continues. This repetition can make it difficult to break free from negative thought patterns and emotional states. It's like being caught in a loop, where the same scenes play out over and over again, leaving little room for new experiences or growth. This continuous replay of past experiences creates a neural groove, a well-worn pathway in the brain, making it more likely that we will think and feel the same way again. Our brains become wired to expect and recreate these familiar emotional states, even if they are not beneficial to us. Just like a pianist who practices the same scales repeatedly, our brains become proficient at recreating familiar emotional states, even if those states are undesirable. This proficiency can make it challenging to break free from these patterns and create new, more positive experiences. To break free from this cycle, we must become conscious creators of our reality, choosing to focus on the thoughts and emotions that empower us, rather than those that keep us tethered to the past. This requires mindfulness and intentionality, as well as a willingness to let go of old patterns and embrace new possibilities. We must learn to direct our mental energy towards the future we wish to create, rather than allowing it to be consumed by the echoes of yesterday. By doing so, we can break free from the cycle of reliving the past and open ourselves up to new experiences, growth, and a more fulfilling life. Our thoughts, emotions, and the reality we experience are intricately intertwined, forming a powerful trifecta that shapes our lives. This interconnectedness means that every thought we entertain has the potential to influence our emotional state, which in turn colors our perception of reality. It's a continuous loop where each element feeds into the other, creating a dynamic and ever-evolving experience of life. Every thought we have generates an emotional response, and these emotions in turn influence our perceptions, actions, and ultimately the reality we create for ourselves. For instance, a positive thought can lead to feelings of happiness and contentment, which then encourage us to take actions that reinforce these positive feelings. Conversely, a negative thought can trigger feelings of sadness or anger, leading to actions that perpetuate a cycle of negativity. Understanding this dynamic interplay is crucial for anyone seeking to transform their lives and manifest their desired outcomes. By becoming aware of the thoughts we entertain and the emotions they generate, we can begin to take control of this process. This awareness allows us to consciously choose thoughts that foster positive emotions and in turn, create a more fulfilling reality. Imagine your thoughts as seeds planted in the fertile ground of your mind. Just as a gardener carefully selects the seeds they plant, we too can choose the thoughts we allow to take root in our minds. These seeds, whether positive or negative, carry within them the potential to grow and shape our reality. Each seed, whether positive or negative, carries within it the potential to grow and shape your reality. The thoughts we nurture and give attention to are the ones that will flourish, much like how a gardener tends to their plants to ensure they grow strong and healthy. The emotions you cultivate act as the sun and rain, nurturing these seeds and determining their growth. Positive emotions such as love, joy, and gratitude provide the necessary nourishment for these seeds to thrive. On the other hand, negative emotions such as fear, anger, and resentment can hinder their growth and even cause them to wither. Positive emotions like sunlight and water nourish the seeds of joy, abundance, and well-being, while negative emotions like weeds and drought stifle their growth and create a breeding ground for unhappiness and dissatisfaction. It's essential to be mindful of the emotional climate we create within ourselves, as this directly impacts the quality of our internal garden. When we consistently focus on negative thoughts, we cultivate a garden of fear, anxiety, and limitation. These negative emotions can become deeply ingrained, making it challenging to break free from their grip. However, by recognizing these patterns, we can begin to shift our focus towards more positive and empowering thoughts. These emotions then become the lens through which we view the world, influencing our perceptions, relationships, and experiences. A mind clouded by negative emotions can distort our reality, making it difficult to see the beauty and opportunities that surround us. By changing our internal dialogue, we can alter this lens and transform our experience of the world. Conversely, when we choose to focus on positive, empowering thoughts, we cultivate a garden of joy, love, and abundance, attracting experiences that align with these elevated emotions. This shift in focus can lead to a more vibrant and fulfilling life, where we are more open to the possibilities and connections that come our way. The key to transforming our reality lies in understanding the power of our thoughts and emotions. By becoming conscious creators of our internal world, we can directly influence the external world, shaping our experiences and manifesting the life we desire. This process requires consistent effort and mindfulness, but the rewards are well worth it. By becoming conscious creators of our internal world, we can directly influence the external world, shaping our experiences and manifesting the life we desire. Through practices such as meditation, journaling, and visualization, we can cultivate a positive mental and emotional environment that supports our goals and aspirations. In doing so, we become the architects of our own reality, capable of creating a life filled with joy, love, and abundance. Our brains are creatures of habit, finding comfort in the familiar and predictable. This tendency towards routine, while providing a sense of security, can also keep us trapped in cycles of negative thinking and limiting beliefs. To create lasting change in our lives, we must break free from the chains of these ingrained habits and embrace the transformative power of new choices. Imagine your life as a train traveling along a well-worn track. The tracks represent your habitual thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, guiding you along a predictable path. While this path may feel comfortable and familiar, it may not lead to the destination you truly desire. To reach a new destination, you must be willing to lay down new tracks, to embrace the discomfort of change and the uncertainty of the unknown. This process of breaking free from ingrained habits can feel daunting, like stepping off a well-lit path into the darkness. Our brains, wired for survival, naturally resist change, perceiving it as a potential threat. However, it is within this discomfort, this willingness to explore uncharted territory, that true growth and transformation occur. By consciously choosing to interrupt our automatic responses, to challenge our limiting beliefs and to embrace new ways of thinking and being, we begin to lay down new neural pathways, creating a foundation for lasting change. This process requires courage, commitment, and a willingness to venture beyond the confines of our comfort zones.